I could sing the old Barry White theme song.
What up,
It
Rod?
used to cut into the other one.
We are still a little orange. He's still kind of bright.
Yeah.
That's kind of how Barry White started.
He is very,
I kind of
very
love it
bright.
though, Parse. You're coming through in a whole
He's coming
different-
through super bright. We look like we're on the surface of the sun. What is up, and welcome to another episode of Better Than Cable.
Changed it.
Oh yeah, you did.
You did, but it doesn't.
Yeah, I think it's
the
still-
contrast between how dark we are and how light he is. I think is what's
Maybe
throwing it
that
off.
has
I think that's really what it
changed
is.
stuff a
Yeah,
little
it's
bit.
all good.
He's also
Don't even
a
change
lot
anything,
older.
Parse. We're here for it, man. You know. We're having,
Yeah, we're here now, man.
Cover up
We're
there.
here
It's
now.
great.
I can't really hear you in my headphones, Bob.
That's because I'm muted.
Okay, awesome. I'm glad.
It was
I
when I
said-
was messing with this.
Okay,
yeah,
got it. Because
you know,
I was
didn't want
definitely
you guys
like,
to
is
hear
it
the
just
screw
me?
in the
Like,
middle.
because I was like, I'm hearing you just in the natural world.
Yeah, in
But,
person.
In person. What is up, and welcome to another episode of Better Than Cable. You are here with J-Treb, aka I don't remember what it was. Shit. And then we've also got Ananya, the human weapon.
Yeah.
We've got DJ Bobby B, and we've got the hacker Parse.
Yeah.
And if I remember my name, I'll think of a cooler one. Ooh, I accidentally just triggered balloons on the Discord on the iPad.
Nice.
What did Rod say? I tried to sing a little bit of the Barry White intro. You are a real
Love
fan.
the
for knowing
colors of the
that.
background. I would move Parse picture to above Josh so we can see the other art. That's true. I could move it
You do
closer
have a
to
good
Josh.
point.
There is
Yeah.
another picture mount that's further in.
Yeah,
So
it's
he's
just
in
not
position.
there.
So there's
Yeah.
some of both.
Yeah.
That's the wrong box.
What box? Never mind. Who
It's a
cares?
mystery box. It's a mystery box.
It's a mystery box.
I know what
Hey.
the box is. Yeah, there's no vent there.
Oh
either.
crap! The docket's not up either. I was gonna.
Well,
say
I had
the
to
three
make
topics.
it-
No,
I
we're
had
all
to
good.
move
No,
it.
no,
You had
you're
a good
fine. I
point.
just noticed that
You had
right
a good
now.
point. Now we got all three kind
Yeah.
of partly.
We in there.
We got
Hey.
Yeah. But yeah, we've got a couple cool topics to talk about today, such as the TikTok ban. Anybody else remember some other things that they threw in there? You can shout them out now.
Apple's
Ooh, image Playground. I did. I saw somebody threw that in there.
we got a land aircraft carrier.
Oh yeah, I have like.
Yeah, no
I was about to
reference
say,
to
I have
that.
no reference. No reference.
Really?
What do you mean by land? Like it carries
It's a
carries
land
cars.
going thing that carries aircraft. Land aircraft carrier.
Like those
It's
big
like a
ships that are in the
giant-
ocean.
Oh, just you wait, bud.
giant truck.
like
Just you
those.
wait.
Okay. Good
a
topic.
giant
Good
truck.
topic. You've piqued interest around
Facts.
here.
A giant flatbed.
A
Nope.
giant flatbed is crazy.
Not
with a
that.
plane on the back.
You'll be more astounded.
Astounded is crazy. You're really hyping this up. This better be good. Like Astounded's a big one. Perfect looks better. Thanks for listening to the fans. I'm about to download Red Note and join the Chinese. Thank you for your comments, Enrico. That's one way to phrase it.
Apple's gonna finally get their U.S. chips, so they're almost gonna be fully made. They're gonna be designed and manufactured in U.S. now, which is pretty sick.
What's the price difference between?
I have no
doing it in the
idea.
US? That's
It's
gonna be
probably
crazy.
more expensive.
I'm
That's probably another reason to charge more money
Yeah.
because now it's made in
Where
the
do
U.S.
We've
we end up
completely
at?
removed
Sorry.
all comments. We had comments on two
Yeah,
screens,
yeah.
now we have comments
We
on
have-
no screens. I didn't want to say anything because you sat back so comfortably, but
Hey, there we go. There we
you
go.
like oversolved the problem.
We had two docs.
Man, we're out here though.
And we got an ugly car, by the way.
Oh, there's
Maybe.
an ugly car,
I don't know.
too.
I can't decide.
Okay,
Might be ugly.
I don't know what you mean by
Wait,
that. Is this
yeah,
CES
what?
reveal?
Yeah.
I haven't seen any cool cars from CES, so I want to see which one you're talking about. I
Yeah.
thought all of them did not look that cool. So
I have
Yeah,
two
I didn't
cool
see
cars.
anything
I'm
really
very,
that
yeah, I was about to say, so I'm
Like-
just interested to see which ones you picked.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't say that one was cool. I said
It
might be ugly.
I know
It
what I'm
was,
saying. I didn't
true.
think any of them looked cool, so I'm interested to see which ones like are ugly. I guess I'm interested for the bad. I guess
Yeah,
is what
okay.
I'm saying.
Oh, I did see this. The
It's
Honda
ugly.
Zero. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
It's ugly.
Yeah,
It's
I know.
crazy as a
I
response.
saw this.
I don't like it.
Let's
But yeah.
let's kick it off with the TikTok ban stuff. I put this in here immediately when I started to think about it when we were thinking about topics because I want to see if it's really going to happen, and we have the perfect day to speculate if it's really going to happen because tomorrow is the night. Oh no, it's not tomorrow. Tomorrow's it's what's the day? It's Saturday, I believe, is when it has like somebody has to buy it. But like, there's been so many different things. I guess what I wanted to pose to you all is: do you think a U.S. company is going to buy it? One, and like does this matter as much as like we're kind of making it matter? I guess. Like there's so many freaking apps now.
Yeah, exactly. That's where I'm at. I think everyone will just start making reels.
Yeah.
Like it'll be like Vine.
Oh,
Like it'll be like legit
that.
the same thing.
Vine left so quick.
Yeah.
I mean, Vine,
TikTok's been around longer.
It has
TikTok,
been.
Yeah.
TikTok changed
Yeah.
the way we consume media. Like it did. Like it, like the impact that it had is crazy.
Yeah. Yeah.
like
for sure.
like short form video on every platform is being pushed in vertical format because of that app. Like Instagram tried Instagram TV. It did not go
It was
the
so
way
bad.
TikTok
It
went.
was so bad,
So it's
yeah.
like it's really crazy to see like something get that big. People create like careers off of it, and then like the U.S. government being like, we just don't trust the fact that a government like controls an app.
yeah.
So it's interesting.
Yeah, no, it's kind of messed up though if you think about it. I think a good amount of people actually made decent money on it. So it's gonna be if they really cut it off.
Yeah.
Oh,
it's
yeah,
cutting
there's
out
people who
people
make
becoming
careers off
stars.
that
Yeah,
bitch.
they're
Yeah.
legit stars now.
People have gotten movies, comedy
Yeah.
shows.
Legit.
Big income streams that are getting cut off. Yeah.
That's crazy. But like, I don't know. It's also at the same time, I'm like, if you could do it there, you could do it anywhere type shit.
I think also if you're big enough there, you probably also have a following elsewhere.
Hopefully,
Like-
hopefully. If you put
No,
all
it
your eggs
doesn't
in
always
one
transfer.
basket.
Yeah.
It doesn't always transfer. Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
I mean,
People who just
true,
been screaming in
true.
their phones, please follow me on Instagram for like the last 2 weeks.
I definitely think it's just going to be something swooping in, though. Maybe it's like already an app, too.
Yeah.
I don't even know if it'll be Reels. I think it could be like another one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's,
be
a,
an-
there's
it'll be
another
another
app
one.
called
Yeah.
like Lemon 8, and then there's an app called Red Note, which
Red
is the
Note,
one
yeah.
Rod was talking about. And like my thing is, I feel like any app that you're talking about before you leave the platform is not the app.
Yeah.
No.
Like
Yeah.
if you're talking about it before the app shuts down, I'm just like, that's too
Yeah.
soon. That's
No
just
one
gonna have a
knows
big
yet.
boost and then a big fall off.
Yeah.
Like there's no way that we all keep up with these Red Note accounts. I don't even think the app is even in English. Like I don't know if it has an English option.
damn.
No, you
That's
have to
wild.
change it to English.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like after you make an account.
Well, isn't-
like there's
isn't that
numerous
app
video
just gonna get
tutorials. I mean,
banned at some point?
I guess so. But
That
right
sounds
now,
worse.
well, like they're just like I think they said they were afraid of like the influence on the like American,
Youth.
like yeah, just, what I mean, period, the country, like
Yeah,
that the app. But it's like also it's like you're just mad because it's not America. So if somebody
Yeah,
who was in
yeah.
America had that much influence, you'd be okay. I feel like that's like
Facebook.
it's a weird way to say it because I'm just because it's
Facebook.
like the way they phrased it makes me go. So you don't care if somebody in America has that much power over America, but you're just like
mean-
outside of it, nah. And I'm like, I feel like this would be a good time to start breaking these things up. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I could see it in some sense though, because they're like, if Zuck really fucks up, they could get him. The government could probably get him because he's
yeah,
an
but at the same
American.
time, do you think
And,
the
like,
government
China-
reposts Facebook then, and then government runs it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. Who knows? Yeah.
Government agency run.
That would be
Public
crazy.
service. Facebook.
That would be insane.
Dude,
It's run by
we're
the
already
Park
in an
Service.
era of surveillance capitalism, dude. Right? Like, so all these companies are selling data to each other, right? So they literally, if I do a Google search, I'll see a TikTok video, right? Like
Yep.
all these algorithms are connected because they're just buying data from each other. So honestly, it's no different. If the government owned it, they would just be doing surveillance on us. All these companies are already doing it. They're already
Facts.
selling the data to each other. You know, it's like
Facts.
it's nothing new.
Maybe that's why they want it to be in America. So it's like, hey, that data just gotta travel internal. Like they just
Yeah.
want the data. to
Yeah, they don't
circulate
want it.
internally.
Yeah, they don't want it to go to
Like-
China. That's all it is.
Maybe
Yeah,
that's all it is.
Yeah.
Because it's
Yeah.
crazy. But I don't know if you all saw, but Mr. Beast tweeted out that he's like jokingly that he would buy TikTok, and then like tweeted again saying that like he real life was having conversations with billionaires to buy the app.
Yeah.
And how would you all feel if we would now have two major social media platforms owned by random billionaires? And let's not say random people, the people who were made billionaires by the public, essentially, like through a celebrity and fame. Like, how do we feel about that?
I don't know. I mean, was Zuck better than that?
No.
But I
You have a
don't
point.
think Zuck ever, until recently, Zuck never pretended to be human. So I think it's like
know,
like
I
all
know
right,
what you
he's
mean.
just
I know
like a
what you
little.
mean.
He's like a Bezos.
Yeah.
It's like all right, this
Yeah.
dude's just like random. He's like a random dude in a cave, who's just a billionaire. He's just like a genius.
What?
You lost me in the analogy.
Yeah,
You
I
lost me in
was-
the analogy.
I thought you were
You
a
lost me in
cave.
the analogy.
Talking
No,
about
like
something
he's
totally
just like
different.
in his own world.
How was he in a cave, bro?
No, was a bad analogy, I guess.
Why was you
That was bad.
kidding?
That was bad.
I was so
I
with you
thought,
for
I
a
thought I
second, and
cooked.
then
I thought I
like,
cooked. Damn.
Get people around the
Did you mean yacht?
cooked is
Did you mean a
crazy.
random guy on a
like,
yacht?
Yeah,
Is
facts,
that what you meant?
I meant more so like he's just like in his own
Don't
spot.
throw to the lifeline part.
come on.
First, we want to help people too bad, bro.
Yeah.
What you mean? It's like,
There's a
he
guy
said-
on the
he
dock.
said
You could have
cave.
said dock.
He fucking said cave. Okay. Oh my god.
In my head, I was thinking Batcave. That's kind of.
I mean, I guess.
That's
That was a relief. That was a
that's
relief.
where I was going with it.
It was a reach to start. It was a reach to end. That one threw me off. Oh my god. But yeah, random billionaires. I don't know. I don't like
Yeah.
billionaires in the first place. But like, I mean, from the standpoint of like all of them owning social medias, I think it would get really weird. Because I feel like if it happens with TikTok, there'll be another one where it's like
Yeah.
a different type of celebrity just like buys an app they don't have anything to do with. I don't know. It very much in my mind is like, you know, like a person like Trump becoming president where you're like somebody where it's like, this isn't what you trained for. This isn't what you really did. But you know, you got this one. And it's like, that's kind of how Twitter felt. And then now it's like, if we got Mr. Beast over TikTok, first of all, it will stay afloat. But like,
mean, yeah.
oh my God, I can't imagine the influence, the amount of feastable ads. I don't like. I'm deleting the app day one. Like it's like that's Elon
You
got
don't
me
want
off Twitter.
Mr.
Mr.
Beast
Beast would get
bars?
me off this. No, I'm straight.
You don't want Mr. Beast?
Nah,
bars?
man. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm curious.
so
I
expensive.
want to know how they
They
taste, but
are.
I'm not gonna fucking buy one. I
Have-
refuse.
Yeah, has anyone
Like,
tried it?
no,
Has
we
anyone
were
tried it?
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
we
they
were
were
going
really
to.
expensive.
Yeah.
And we
'Cause
couldn't
why the
like
fuck-
just buy 8 of them.
It was
Yeah.
like I'd rather just get
That's
Hershey's.
messed up,
Like,
man.
I'd
Yeah.
stick with the regular. But
Wait,
also,
why are
I'm
they
not a
more?
Democrat.
I thought they'd be cheaper.
No.
I thought they'd be
No,
cheaper than like.
Well,
Well,
Hershey's.
why would you think they'd be cheaper?
Dude, 8 of them would
I
don't know.
easily have been over $50.
Yeah,
That's
no,
crazy.
legit.
What?
Legit.
What did Rod
They're
say in
so
the comments
expensive.
right
Crazy.
there?
I've really been liking fashion that messes with the surveillance state. People been making clothes that mess up the facial recognition.
I didn't know that. That's wild. That's wild.
What is
Fun
the
fact,
clothes
I
look
have
like?
watched a video on this.
Whoa!
I have,
What
I have watched a
I
video
need
on
more
this.
information. This is.
I
This is
I
weird.
saw the,
What did
I
they
saw the
look like,
glasses
though?
that messed with the cameras.
Yeah, so
which was
there's
The shit
glasses.
that people
There's like
who rob banks use.
Yeah.
no, like legit.
People who rob banks use them so they don't get seen on cameras.
yeah,
Those?
no,
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
different though.
exactly.
It's similar. It's similar though.
It's the same
It's the
thing,
same
just
shit.
not used to rob
Yeah.
a bank.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so that's just,
Yeah.
you're wearing them in daylight.
Yeah,
That's-
yeah,
That's
yeah,
insane.
yeah. Like they legit
Yeah.
integrated into like sweaters.
That was made for like military.
suits.
I'm guaranteed that was made for military.
100%.
Did you hear something? I'm sorry.
There's a train.
Oh, I was
I
about to say
felt
that,
it.
that face scared the shit out of me. I was like, somebody coming in here right now. I'm sorry, we can keep going. But yeah, like, I don't know how I feel.
I was
I
like,
would
why
not
is
wear
the
around.
ground shaking? I was like, you didn't feel it?
No.
Oh, you can feel
You
the
got
train.
sensitive feet, man. Yeah. I don't think I want to get to the point where I gotta wear glasses like that. But like, if we're in a Big Brother ass time period, I'd do that. Like, if we did cameras like on every block,
There
I'd
are
probably
cameras
walk-
on every block.
Yeah.
I mean, in the,
Yeah.
like, they're definitely not in the sense of like Big
Big
Brother's
Brother.
watching drone strike imminent. Like, people can track
Drone
your every
striking.
movement.
I mean,
I guess what I'm saying, it's not as Skynetty as I feel it would have to get for me to be like, I need to protect my identity. It's like, y'all know where I'm at. I have a job. I file
Yeah.
taxes.
Yeah,
Like, you know what I'm
facts,
saying? It's
facts.
like those cameras, obviously, like the ones you see if you're like on Lakeshore, if you're like driving down the
Yeah.
highway, those
Mm-hmm.
cameras, like, fuck that. But like, I'm not putting on glasses for them. But if we got to like, there's a camera everywhere you go, like they could track every step you take as you go somewhere, I'd
in
be
the
like,
bathroom
I'm over it.
is wild.
In the bathroom would be crazy.
Yeah, no.
I would never
That's
go
why
to the bathroom
there's
outside. I
But
would,
what if it's everywhere?
I would never
They're
go to the bathroom
camera
outside again.
walls. Like, just,
I would never go to the bathroom outside again.
no.
I don't know. That's
Yeah.
I've never thought about that, but now that I've thought about it, I don't think I ever want to be filmed in the bathroom.
Yeah,
That's such a vulnerable place.
Dude, you're like, there's literally cameras everywhere.
Yeah. I mean, like, no, you're right.
No, I mean,
within
people
what I was saying.
I've heard people put hidden cameras in bathrooms. I've heard
Hell
that
no.
before. So.
Well, I
It's
don't
definitely
mean like that, but like, well, I
Then
guess I
have
kind of do. Like, the government buys all the park districts, like, everything in there.
That would be crazy. Nah. Okay. How did we get here?
Yeah.
How did we get here?
That'd be wild.
crazy.
That'd be wild.
Not people putting cameras in the bathroom.
We're in a
No,
dystopian
I think
era.
I'm pretty sure it's
We
illegal,
are.
but like,
Oh,
It
it's
is.
definitely illegal.
If it's fucking not, I'm moving.
It's definitely
Like,
illegal.
nah, bro.
Yeah.
It better be
Why
illegal.
would it not be illegal?
Well, I said I'm pretty sure. Okay. I didn't say I'm
You're right. We
pretty
jumped
sure
on you a
it's
little
not.
bit. We jumped on you a little bit. You're right. But I'm just like, why was there any doubt? Like, you thought you could just record me peeing and like,
okay.
it's a ticket. Like, you know, like no, you're in
Frank,
cuffs.
we saw Frank,
it's like-
bro.
So it's like you're 100% in cuffs. Like, I would stand there and wait for them to cuff you. If they didn't, you know how mad I would be.
Yeah.
Nah, dude.
No, but no, but that's why governments usually work with like NGOs, like you say non-government organizations,
Hell
and then
yeah.
those people can do illegal activities because they're
Well, I
just
mean-
civilians, you know. So
Well,
that's why.
Well, it
I was
can
about
to
do
say-
illegal activities. I mean, they can still get caught.
They can't. I was
Yeah,
about to say,
but-
I mean,
But
like,
then
look,
it just doesn't trace
like-
back to
Yeah.
the actual
I don't
government.
know.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
don't know.
they're
Some,
spies.
some non-governmental organizations are actually good. I mean, that was like my major
some
in
of them.
college. Like, that's,
Not all.
but like
Not
some
all.
of them
Like,
are set up as
Some,
fronts.
you can buy like a private army.
I mean, it's like I think
not
what Parse
good.
is saying is like it's like a shell company for the government.
Yeah.
Which,
Oh, yeah.
I see what you mean in that case. Like, not say it hasn't been done before, but like, yeah.
I mean, they
Some
do
of
it
them are
more in
good.
other countries.
Like,
They usually don't do crazy shit like that over here, but like in other countries, they 100%.
or they get away with it. One of the
Yeah.
two.
Yeah.
How did we get here from TikTok?
I don't know, man.
TikTok's
I
getting
don't know.
banned.
No, it's Rod's comment. That's
Oh,
what it was.
yeah,
That's what it was.
It was just a
We're
question.
we're in
Yeah.
our dystopian era
Yeah.
as a nation.
Well,
Hold on, sorry, I'm reading Rod's.
You're reading the comments.
That's
Yeah,
all-
you're good. You're good.
That's
you're
all we
good.
got on
Not
that.
Tracy Max, it's new fashion camo stuff. We are in a dystopian era. We are in a very
We are.
dystopian era.
Yeah.
All right, are we talking about the land aircraft carrier?
All right,
yeah, go shoot. Shoot. You're so excited.
Greatest transition in
Are
history.
we
Let's go
talking
for
about
it.
Yeah,
Let's go
yeah,
for
Are
it.
you guys ready?
Let's
Are
stop
you
the
ready?
BS.
Okay, we're gonna bring up a picture because you gotta see this thing too. We're not showing you without the picture.
Is this the
Oh,
picture on the-
damn.
I just clicked the link. Is this the thing?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I hate this link. Open.
I mean, it's command. It's command. Click, man. Or you can click beneath
Wait,
it.
so dude, based on this image, it doesn't look like it can hold a aircraft. I'm
Sorry to
confused.
bring the mood down.
What
no,
is
you're
happening?
fine, Rod. You're fine. You didn't bring the mood down. This is kind of where
No,
we live.
yeah,
It's fine.
you're good.
Yeah, you're good.
Great
is real.
tangent.
We would have got there
Yeah.
anyway.
Yeah, great tangent.
Oh, it's a flying car.
Wait,
oh,
no, you can't. Oh God, they got it.
Oh.
You killed the reveal for Bob.
No, but I mean, you gotta look at it.
No,
I mean,
don't say anything else. Just look at his excitement.
Just look at his.
And the fact that no one watching this can see what's happening either is great. They're just like, yeah, I hope it looks cool.
So this is it.
Okay. It looks kind of like
It
an
looks
ugly,
like a weird shark
reimagined
thing.
VW
Yeah.
bug.
It carries that.
Ew, it Tesla,
that?
It
Tesla
poops.
trucks in the back.
It poops, and then its poop can fly away.
Okay.
Wait,
We need
what do you mean
another
it
word.
poops?
We need
Yeah.
another word besides poop. We need another word.
What?
besides-
What does that even
Yeah,
mean?
we need to change the verbiage.
Oops.
Okay, is that what you meant by poop? It's a
Oh, like
it's a
something
table.
comes out of it.
There were other words. There were other words. You got him, but there were other words.
damn, dude.
Poops is crazy. I kind of
my
just left that
God.
one, and I was like, we'll get back to it, and I'll figure out what it means.
It comes out the back.
What's the name of this thing?
How does it come out?
It's
Like,
the
is it, like,
land-shaped
light?
aircraft carrier.
Wait, but why would you want to
Rod,
leave your
if you
other
wanna
car
figure
there?
out what we're looking at. It's
Yeah,
called
What I don't
exactly.
get is
Like,
why would you
does it
want
just
to?
lock up?
Aircraft
Why would you want to
carrier?
leave
Yeah.
your other car there?
No, I'm assuming it just comes back to it.
Wait. So
you fly it.
So
You
so
go
the whole
inside
thing
it.
goes up.
No, you leave this part. It's like
Yeah.
So I gotta go back and get that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there's
there's
a
a-
go back to where you were.
Yeah, you just
Yeah,
land.
but why would I? But why would I want to do
return
that?
back to home base?
Yeah.
That's
That's
like
kinda-
it's basically like flying a drone. It's
Yeah.
basically like flying.
Yeah.
Well, I
have to-
mean, but it has way more range than an actual drone.
But yeah,
Yeah,
like,
but
I
you
still
still have
gotta
to
make
come
it back
back.
to my
Yeah.
It kind of takes the fun
You have
out
to
of
come
it.
back.
But
You can't
okay,
say-
so like you're out
I'm
camping and you want to go to the top of a cliff.
But like
Oh,
I'm camping, why wouldn't I
dude,
go
yeah.
hike?
Ah,
Yeah,
no.
I don't
You
do
can
that
ride
shit.
your drone up above the
Dude, there's no regulation.
I guess I see what you're
Dude, there
going
gotta be a
from.
regulation on this shit, man.
I mean, also yeah,
Imagine
like
a bunch
okay.
of people just flying these around.
there's no licensing for this yet either. So like I don't even know how the fuck
Yeah.
that's gonna work.
Yeah.
But that's it coming out.
This thing's weird.
Yeah.
I
it's
mean,
not
but
it.
like,
don't like-
it's like
I don't like this.
Maybe I'm too poor to think of a vacation where this is useful for
Facts.
me. I
Look,
think
there's
that's
Facts. It
really-
could be that too.
inside of
It
it.
could be that too. What?
Yeah, no, this is a
See
rich.
the little fade through.
I don't even like. I just can't think of a use case.
Yeah, no, that's the thing. 'cause
The only
it's-
use case I can think of is like, all right, let's say
Theirs
you're on
is
a road.
inside of
and
it.
there's
It's not
Uh,
a drone, but you gotta drive it back.
yeah,
No,
that's
but you
that's
fly in the drone. It's not a
like,
drone.
but
'cause it's
where would
like
you?
you're-
I
it's
know,
like a
but like
helicopter.
where would you go in the helicopter? Okay, give me like a so you buy one of these. I
Yeah.
guess what I'm saying. Like, take away the top of the cliff one, but like I guess like something more practical than just like a one-time vacation thing. Because like this is probably expensive as shit. Like, is there like a use case that makes it like? I guess
There is no
worth
use
its-
case, Josh.
worth its purchase.
That's
yeah.
point.
No,
Or
this
is
is a
it
rich
just
man's.
fucking cool?
This is a rich
The
man's
use
purchase.
case is doing some shit like Batman
Yeah,
going.
exactly.
No,
City of
no.
Chicago.
The point of
I don't know.
Batman is crazy.
That's
You're
not.
like,
No,
you remember the
Yeah.
Batman?
That wasn't.
Like,
That wasn't. That wasn't. That's not what this is. Okay.
Uh-huh.
This is more. You're proving a point here, but this is more like, I took my helicopter to McDonald's.
Yeah, there's no way you can settle for
And,
that. Yeah, you're
like,
getting arrested. The
I
second
want to
you
go
land.
to that side of the river.
Yeah, 100%.
How many rivers have you crossed in your life,
I'm
bro?
telling you,
Oh no! Sometimes you're like at the edge of the U.S. and Canada, and you're like, I want to swim across.
Sometimes this fucking happens to you.
Well, every time I
And
see
you
it.
think it's not breaking any international law to fly over that line
Just
in your
soar
back
in a
pod?
helicopter.
Well, you just fly. Oh, you got it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like it's the same
Okay.
law as if you were to swim.
yeah.
No, I think it's the
Yeah.
same law as if you were
Actually,
to
I'm
fly
gonna be
a drone.
honest. You
Yeah.
probably need different licensing to fly in that country.
Maybe.
Yeah, there's probably
Maybe.
so many regulations.
Like
Yeah.
it's probably like a federal law once
Yeah.
you land, where it's like you just landed in a protected forest, you are going to jail for the rest of your life.
But I think
Yeah.
it's okay if I don't land. Maybe.
No, there's also probably
You're gonna
regulations on where you can
zigzag the
fly.
country lines.
There's-
That's the like
there is-
plan.
Oh, if you just hover.
Like you have to
There was
avoid
a plane.
airports. It's
Once
like
you-
it's like the
once you
same
cross
shit
that
from
plane-
our actual drones.
Yeah, once you cross that plane, you're across the border. Yeah.
Yeah.
Who owns the airspace over the United States and Canada? That's the real question.
Over?
Who owns the airspace over the border?
Or which side? I mean, I assume it's just
Whatever
like
side you're on.
at the
Whatever
moment.
side.
You can purchase
Yeah.
airspace in parts of the country that is above like people's homes.
Yeah,
No,
but it's
the
still
government owns
part of the
all
country, though.
airspace.
How do you know? Is it claimed in word, or can you
Yes.
go claim it?
No. It's
Yeah, it
What
is-
if you
it
what
is.
if you get one of these
Oh,
and you start going to claim
It
airspace?
is-
What if you just start claiming airspace? Like, what if you get like somebody's whole block
This
and
is
you
like-
just start zipping back and forth because you own all that fucking airspace above their house?
You're making this so overcomplicated. It's like, it's above our land. It's ours.
I don't think that's how it works.
Josh, it is.
I don't know
So from your house to like,
how tall.
what is it? Like 50 feet.
Okay.
You own as the homeowner.
What above that?
Above that, it is unregulated from 50 or whatever I said.
How do I
up to
claim it?
500
That's what I'm
or
saying. Is there a way to
1500 or
claim or
something.
purchase it? Because I'm pretty sure it can be claimed or
because
purchased.
it's used for something. It is controlled by the FAA. It's called unregulated airspace because you don't need you need special clearances to be in it. You shouldn't be in it.
Then why the
so-
fuck is it called unregulated if it's got regulations?
Because it's not part of the other airspaces.
Okay, I think I'm getting caught on semantics,
I
but
think
like,
it's
yeah,
separate
like that's
from,
I get it. I guess.
Airplanes. It's separate airspace from airplanes, right? I think that's the.
Well, yeah, no,
difference.
airplanes don't fly within that. Like they probably
Yeah.
fly inside of it somewhere,
but they
like
do for emergency services and like helicopters
Yeah,
and
yeah, yeah.
hospital helicopters and drones.
so they're all in
It's probably
unregulated.
literally
airspace.
only helicopters, are
This
allowed.
is where you can fly your drone, like when you own one. These are
Like the height.
well, no, you just can't go as high as it is, but you fly in that area.
I would just be interested to see someone own one of these and then see what laws come after. So after they fly it around a few times, like what laws people would make about like.
Well,
Dude,
it's
there's
like a little
really
single
no use
plane
case.
Also,
or
I'll
single
be
engine
real.
plane.
It's probably
Oh,
so
so it has to
loud.
follow the same
Bad
rules as
man.
that.
You don't need this.
Or I think so.
I would hope
know?
so.
No, this shit's about to be so loud.
Oh yeah,
Hell
probably
no.
not.
So
Yeah.
loud.
This,
I mean,
maybe.
helicopters are pretty loud too. Like,
It's
this
like
thing
a
is not that
helicopter.
useful, man.
It really isn't.
oh yeah,
I think
usefulness
it's
is
useful.
zero.
Bobby,
For fucking
what
what?
use
You get
case?
trapped in your shark van in the mud. You need to get out.
You can fly
And then
out.
you have to land it back in the thing that's stuck in the fucking mud.
Or
now
you
it's
can go
fucking
get someone to
useless.
save it and tow it out of the mud. Because, by the way, this thing weighs a crap ton. It has a massive battery in it. It can recharge that thing like 6 times.
God damn.
Yeah, but
Wait,
like
so-
that use case is like if the van gets stuck in the mud, like if anything gets stuck in the mud, you got to go get somebody to go fucking tow
Yeah,
it.
but this way you can fly if it's like 10 miles.
How far can you fly with it? Like one way?
I don't know its range, to be honest. I don't know.
Because if it's
anyone
like,
had it anywhere.
yeah, because I'm like, if it's just like,
Probably not far.
yeah,
I
if
bet
it's
you
just
it's
like 10 miles,
I bet you it's like 10 miles. Yeah.
yeah,
I
like
bet you.
it's more.
that isn't shit.
No, there's no way.
I can
it's
see
more
it
than-
25 or 30.
I thought it was like.
No, let me stop lying. It's probably like
There's
15,
no way.
15 to
There's
25.
no way.
15 to
15
25.
Yeah,
It's carrying you. It's carrying you. You know how heavy that thing is?
yeah.
Dude, there are electric. Yeah,
That doesn't
it
matter.
could do a
That doesn't
while.
matter.
Batteries are heavy as shit. Dude.
Yeah.
Would the answer be in images? Okay, cool.
Let's see. Let's find out.
So the van has a range of 621 miles.
Okay.
Okay.
That's not bad. That's not shabby.
No, that's the car though. That's
I know,
actually-
I know, I know.
Oh,
I'm just
yeah,
saying, that's
yeah.
not
It'd be
bad. Like, that's
airborne
not bad
for
for the
30
fucking
minutes.
car.
Yeah, yeah.
It could be airborne for 30 minutes, but
There
I don't
you
know.
go.
What,
30 minutes
You're
is
not flying
crazy.
less than like.
Then,
20
then I
miles
don't
an
want. Then
hour.
I'd rather just buy a helicopter. Or about just a small
Yeah,
how, do you,
helicopter.
how do you know how fast though? How do you know how fast?
You're not gonna fly at 2 miles an hour in the air. That's unsafe.
You know.
30 minutes is still too short of a fly time for me.
That's
30
definitely
minutes.
enough to make it 10 miles.
Getting max. You're getting max.
You can. I
20
also
miles.
think you can charge it.
You're-
It's
Like,
really
Yeah.
like it's a
needs to be
15 one
charged.
way, 15 one way, 15
Again, you're
back
gonna
type.
Yeah.
you're gonna what? Make it 20 miles max.
Yeah,
It's
something
a
like that.
cool thing. It's a cool thing we did as humans.
Okay.
It's a cool thing.
I just want a car that actually just turns into a plane, dude. I don't need this issue.
I don't know. This thing looks hilarious to me, and I love it.
It would kind of be better if the
wanted-
car itself just took off.
Just
and
took
flew.
off.
I
Yeah.
just wanted
That'd be so
Back to
sick.
the Future, dude. I
I'm,
just
just
want
kinda-
that.
I'm
DeLorean.
mad that it's a base.
Floating.
I mean, like, of course you can't fly that whole car.
I think it's
heavy as
hilarious. Dude. It poops it out,
The
and then you
the
fly.
poop analogy is
That description is.
Yeah, like you're not
crazy,
helping the
man.
case
It's
with the poop
crazy.
analogy, really. Like it's making
For real.
I think it's making me not
For
like
real.
the thing more.
Why?
Because it's like
That's
you
how
can
it
choose.
does it.
You can choose so many other descriptors, like
Name a better
ejects, ejects,
Yeah.
one. What do you
deploys.
It's coming out.
What do you deploy?
What's coming out? What's
I don't know what you're trying to accomplish with
Yeah,
that.
legit.
Like I don't know. Like I think you're
They're
just.
all the same thing.
Semantics. You're right. I guess.
Yeah, sure.
That's all I'm saying. Okay, yeah, but
The car's a little weird.
All right, do we want to move to the other car?
Yeah.
I like
well,
this thing.
or- yeah. What's the next
other car?
topic that's on the list?
it's a 6x6.
I mean, let's get
The
let's
other
get-
car is the Honda Zero.
Yeah, but I was
it's
about to
Honda ZV.
Yeah. This
Do we want to
shit's
get another
kinda
topic
ugly.
that
Oh,
doesn't
this thing
that the viewers
so ugly.
can hear?
Oh my God.
Yeah, no, it's
Even though they
But
won't
he's
be able to see
already
it.
in it.
Oh, never mind. We're in it.
Oh my goodness.
yeah, no.
Yeah, it's ugly.
That's the Honda Zero.
It's so
Dude,
Fake
that thing-
Lamborghini on the left.
So ugly,
Ugly
dude.
SUV on the
Yup.
right.
I mean, it
Yeah.
just looks
The
like the
ugliest
Chevy
thing I've ever seen.
Trailblazer, just if it was in Tron.
It's kind of hideous.
That's the ugliest thing ever.
The only part I
Yeah,
like
that
is
part
the
looks cool.
grill.
That
I'm
part
not
looks
with
cool.
that.
The
I
grill
don't
looks
know.
cool.
But it's a
The grill
screen,
looks like old
But it's a
school.
screen.
Oh, really?
I think.
Yeah,
That's
that,
nasty.
really just, that looks
That
like it
was-
wants to be a Lambo.
I think that was Sony's.
Yeah,
this
it's a
is
wannabe
the
Lambo.
sedan. This looks like
It's
a
a
fake
Lambo with like a fat back.
I like. I'm not
It's
gonna lie.
like
I
a-
like the
it's a-
silhouette. Like
It's a Countach.
it's not a bad silhouette
It's
at
a
all.
funny Countach. I don't,
Dude, that's
I
side
don't like
profile.
it.
I don't.
That's side
Yeah,
profile's
it's
I like
Come
the
on.
body.
too.
I
The
hate those
silhouette's
side-
cool.
I like the
This
first
was my
half.
question too.
The first half is cool.
The car itself is gross.
I
though.
tried to sway you guys to whether it was ugly or not. But my question is it ugly? Because I don't know.
No, it is. No,
No,
you're
no,
right.
no,
the
yeah,
car's
yeah,
fucking
yeah.
ugly.
Maybe it'll
it's
grow
kinda-
on
I just
you.
said the
Look
silhouette.
at that
Yeah,
No,
see,
infinity
that's
mirror
nasty.
around the
I
back.
don't like
the
that
silhouette
shit at
just
all.
looks cool.
Look
That's
at the
all.
infinity mirror.
No, I mean like you saying it twice does not make me want to look at it more.
Well, I
Again.
showed you again.
That side profile is so ugly.
And yeah,
dude.
this
I hate
one, I'm
that-
not gonna lie, that
that's
car,
ugly.
it
This
honestly
car is
just looks
really
like some shit I'll see on the road in a few years. Like it looks like
This one is.
it looks
I
like
hadn't seen the
we're
SUV
going
one, to
toward
be
that type of car anyway.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
I
not a
was
fan of
looking
it,
at the
but
looks like a
like
Nissan.
Yeah, it looks like something Nissan would make. I can see that.
Nissan.
Yeah.
This
Yeah, I don't like that one.
This
either.
doesn't look like it's gonna exist. That looks like something in like a Black Mirror episode that's like
facts.
driving itself.
Facts.
Like,
Facts.
Why did they make it look like that?
I mean,
Yeah, that looks like a cab. It's a very like
I was about to say because
futuristic
like
cab.
I definitely think
Yeah,
that all these companies
thanks.
just want to do like a couple concepts
Something
every year so
different.
they can get more money from their investors. Like,
Yeah,
the entire
dude.
purpose
Inside
of
doesn't
this-
look bad.
The entire purpose of this is to
Oh,
get rich
this is
people to
kinda
give them
cool.
money. Like,
No, dude.
I mean-
When I was working
I'd rather
at
have like an
Chrysler,
actual steering wheel, but
they would say, dude, it's basically the same every 5 years. Within that 5 year time period, it's basically the same car.
Yeah.
And then after 5 years, they actually upgrade a bunch of stuff, and it's
yeah, like I would not be surprised if a few features that we see in these prototypes and mock-ups make it into the real cars in the future.
Mm-hmm.
But I honestly think these are just like art projects for investors.
yeah.
Like, it's
sure.
like, can we show you that we're doing something futuristic to
It
justify
reminds me of
those
the-
hundreds of
It's
millions
legit
of
just like
dollars that we spent?
LED beam in the front
Yeah,
of the
but
back.
like
Better
this
than
dash, I can
Jaguar.
see us getting that dash
Better
in a
than
fucking
Jaguar.
Honda.
Yeah,
like,
that dash is sick.
they could come
Dash
to
is
that in
clean.
like they high tier package in like 5 to 10 years. I don't think it'll be quick. But like, I don't know.
Do you think it's better than Jaguar? What do you think?
Oh,
Honda versus Jaguar?
Well, I mean, one's trying to be a fake
compare-
Lamborghini and one's trying to
yeah.
be a fake Phantom. So I mean,
No,
like,
no.
I think these are closer. Like, I guess, I don't know.
I feel like this isn't as bad.
I feel like
I could see
Jaguars
these on the
was
street.
purely,
Yeah,
this is
this
not
isn't as
real.
bad.
Never gonna be real. Not close. This could be close.
as I said, like I could see features from this hitting their cars, like in
Yeah.
real life.
I could
Yeah.
see
I
them
can't see the cars
taking the
making
front.
it, but I could see features.
Yeah,
like
I
the
could see
front-
that dash
maybe
on
even
like a
that, no,
cord.
that back that you were talking about. I can see them doing that.
Yeah.
The
I can see them
infinity
committing to
mirror?
that. I can see them committing to that.
Yeah.
The infinity mirror is wild.
You know, no one's calling it the infinity mirror but you. Like, I'm
No,
not gonna
it's
give them that
an
level of respect.
infinity mirror.
I know, but I'm just saying, like, I'm not like gonna give them the respect. It's just a little bumper thingy to me. It's the
So that's
It looks like
That's
it's blasting off with the
It's blasting
futuristic
off.
engine.
that's what it's supposed to look like.
That's what they said in their meetings.
Yeah,
Isn't
that's what I'm saying.
isn't
That
it a
sounds like
EV?
marketing.
It is an EV.
So what engine?
Well, the shit
What
ain't never
fire?
coming out.
Yeah,
Why
I
are
was
you
like,
worried about
what?
what engine is going in? They're not
Yeah.
making one of these.
dude,
That's
it's gonna
what
be a
they said
flex.
when they made it.
What
Flex
engine's gonna be in
capacitor.
here?
That's so
Cool,
stupid.
it looks like a backup.
Absolutely no
gonna be a
engine
flux
will be in
capacitor,
this
bro.
car.
Well, it has electric
It's gonna be
engines.
flying, bro.
But I could
I mean,
see them
battery.
taking like this half and making it into a Prius. Or that could
Really?
be the Prius.
Ooh,
I could
yeah.
actually see the Prius.
No. That's not gonna be a Prius.
That
That's
could
not
be
gonna
the
be
Prius.
a Prius.
Toyota.
It's not gonna look like that. The
Prius is
not gonna
Toyota
look like
anyway.
that.
Oh, what is theirs called? Prelude.
You mean the Civic?
Yeah,
the
some
Civic.
shit, yeah.
Or what?
Prelude. No.
Maybe
no.
that's
They got a
what
Civic
I call it,
hatchback.
too.
They got a
There's,
Civic
there's
hatchback.
no way.
Civic
like,
or,
I don't.
This is
Accord.
not the Civic.
A Civic,
hatchback.
a Civic also will always look like a Civic. These
Yeah.
don't look like Civics. Like I feel like a Civic
Fact.
owner would be mad if you tried to tell them this was what the new Civic looked like.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like-
facts.
The community would have discourse. Because nah, what did Rod say in the comments?
The only
Oh,
land you own
never
is the
mind.
only
That was,
land.
yeah, that was to the air
Yeah.
land comment.
No, yeah.
I mean,
He knows
he
how
has a
it
great
is.
fucking point.
You're
He has a
not
great
getting up
point.
there 200 feet in the air to fight for your land.
All I need is something that can get up there at
That's-
200 feet to take something out
No.
of my land.
You don't. It's much worse.
What if there's a UFO above me? How do I take it out?
Well, it's your American duty to find out how.
I mean,
so
that's
are you
just
a
because it's a
patriot?
UFO, dude.
Are you a patriot or not?
You
That's
got to
really
knock
what
it
this
down,
is.
drive it to Area 51 behind your camper.
That's what I'm saying. Yes, keep
Right
going.
now,
Independence
Yeah.
Day.
Bob, do you
take
have
it over.
anything that could take out a UFO?
Fuck yes. Don't
No.
say it on air. Don't say it on air. Yeah, the answer's no. Don't let these people know. What? Parse, don't ask these questions. We're ready. They're not. Okay? That's all they need to know. That's all they need to
What
know.
would I have to take down a
What I'm
UFO,
saying.
dude? We
What-
don't
what
even
do you
know what
have?
hurts them.
Come on, man. We haven't been researching this for years.
What do you do?
Sowing seeds of doubt. I want them to think we're ready for an alien apocalypse.
No.
You never know.
We're not prepared for
We
that.
are not.
I don't know what we.
Wink.
I
We're ready.
Imagine-
They're not.
don't know, man.
Honestly, I would be 1,000. Alien apocalypse happens. I'm going to Rod. Like,
They actually
I'm,
show up,
Not
and,
gonna lie. Rod's good people to have around in hard times. I feel. That's
I can see that. I can see that.
what I'm saying. He's just
Yeah,
like
I
if
can
shit
see
hits
that.
the fan, stay around. Stay around, Rod.
Facts.
We got other topics.
No, there's one more. There's
Woo!
one more.
What's
one
the last
more
topic?
amazing one about a guy who eats apples.
That's exactly how the story went.
yeah.
I remember that one. Yeah, the guy who ate the apples.
Yeah.
All right,
Steve, wow.
intro that one then, Bobby.
This wasn't
I'm
me.
resourceful.
Oh, you
I'm
want
a
me to go?
cook,
Oh,
and I know some
all right.
healing. I don't know. I know
Apple will
some healing.
soon receive Made in America chips from TSMC Arizona Fab. Company is in final stages of a quality verification. So yeah, I just put this down. Like I was saying, basically Apple's gonna be almost completely made in USA, which is pretty sick.
Yeah.
Do we think that'll change the pricing on chips? Because I can imagine that wherever we're fabbing them at
100%.
right now
Yeah.
is cheaper.
For sure.
100%
But
because now
there's
it's
no
the
import
U.S.
export
labor.
tariff or anything.
You're
Nah,
correct.
still-
You're correct on
still.
that part, but
It's just labor.
I was about to say, like,
The labor cost is going to be, it might be a
Yeah.
the
little bit
labor
more
cost
than
probably covers
tariff.
what they were
Yeah.
paying in it, like, or
Yeah.
maybe like it probably evens out or comes to like one's a little bit more than the other. But like, I know that they were getting these through nefarious means. There's no way that everybody was being paid what I think is a livable wage to make these phones.
Yeah.
Well, no,
Yeah.
they have that, and then Intel has fabs coming too. I don't know if they're open yet, but Intel's building like 4 or 5 fabs too.
This is interesting. I'm very like for like business being within
Yeah.
like the country, but I feel like my default for it being a good thing here is because I'm like it's a little bit harder to treat workers bad.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
not that you
No,
can't.
exactly.
Like Amazon is
Exactly.
a great example of how you can still treat some workers bad, but like I feel like it's harder to over here. So I'm interested to see
No,
like
this is
how this changes like the tech market. Like
Yeah.
this is pretty big.
in my opinion, it's important because, let's say in, apocalypse situation, America versus China, like let's say all the
Oh,
countries
shit.
go
Oh,
against
we
each
want
other,
that type of
you know what I'm saying?
apocalypse. Yeah.
right? In that kind of situation, there might be embargoes, tariffs and stuff like that, where now it's going to be hard to get these Chinese chips. You know what I'm saying? So even getting them over the ocean is going to be a big deal, right? So in those kinds of situations, especially with AI getting, prolific, we need to make our own chips, right? Like imagine being at a little AI war, and then now you can't even produce your own AI. Like, what are you gonna do?
Yeah,
like,
well, I mean, okay, if we're at
gonna
an
be
AI war, kill me. Like, I'm done. Like, take me out. If we're in a war where our chip fabrication is dependent, like, that's what wins us the war. Like, oh fuck, I'm dead. Like, dude, I don't want to be here for that one.
Yeah.
Like, that's like in the book Ready Player One. There's like they talk about like
Yeah.
history, and there's like something called the bandwidth riots, and I'm just like, if we got to there in real life,
The
take
bandwidth
me out.
riots. We're on
Like,
the
we're
way.
well, no,
definitely
because
gonna
like
we're gonna get there.
the main character
We're
of the book
getting there,
loses
man.
his parents during like the bandwidth riots. I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure, or like around the time of it, and it's like people are legitimately killing people over the fact that they cannot get internet,
God
Yeah.
damn.
and it's like. Yeah, it's like that was far fetched when it was written. Now it's like
It's realistic.
Oh,
is it
that's
far-fetched?
so
very-
plausible now.
very-
Like-
So plausible.
If somebody figured out a way to take out internet to an area and then you like turn people against each other, I can see people killing each other over some internet right now.
Yep.
I think
Yep.
we could have progressed though,
How so?
past it.
I don't know
Starlink.
how do
No,
okay.
just think about
Yeah,
when
but,
Xfinity
like-
goes down. Like,
I was about to say people.
Well,
get
yeah,
that.
but
We're
if it's
so
been like
pissed.
3 days or something, people are gonna start getting Starlink.
I guess.
yeah.
I think if they
But that's
really
also relying on
expand
something that's like
Starlink,
more expensive.
where
I would say.
if everyone puts in money for satellite and everything's running on satellite, then I think it makes sense. Where, yeah, that'll never be an issue because like we can just keep throwing up more satellites. There's plenty of space up there.
Well,
you know,
We.
And what places are?
we can.
Well, no, we can.
I thought
And-
space junk was.
Space
a
is
huge problem
space is
right now.
space.
well,
man. It's big as
SpaceX
shit.
actually solves that because their satellites
Sol-
just burn up.
solving or like has it been solved? It's one of those things because isn't there like a shit ton of like current just
No, they
orbiting
aren't
space junk?
touching that. Their new ones just aren't adding to it.
So the new ones. So we're still at the same
Basically.
problem. We're just not making the
We're
problem
just
as
kind of
worse
ignoring
as we
it.
were.
Yeah.
You're just at
yeah.
it's
Yeah.
carbon
Problems-
zero versus carbon negative. It's carbon zero.
Yeah.
It's
Okay.
like-
Okay. Yeah. Okay. It's, like, I get it. Like it's net instead of.
Hey, they
helping.
figured out how to
Right.
not just leave them there. To be fair,
I don't know if I like congratulating people for being like, okay, that's kind of what we should do the first time. Like,
you live, you learn.
I mean, who cares, man? It's not on the Earth. You know, it's all
Yeah.
good.
That's very much a like it's the next generation's problem type thing where it's like, the people in the future will deal with that. Like
Yeah,
we're
we'll
dealing
figure
with
it
so
out.
many problems because
They'll
of that,
figure
and we're
it out.
definitely adding to it at the same time.
When was the last time you saw space junk?
Okay, but like here's the thing, right? it's the day you see it is a problem. Like
Well, yeah, then we start.
it's like let's say you have some grandkids and they look up in the sky and you're like, I remember I used to look up and see stars and they're like, all I see is old Russian satellites. Like, you know, like
Dark smoke.
Crazy.
We have
dude.
way
That's
more
really
satellites.
crazy.
I was being hyperbolic within it, but you know what I'm saying? Like it's just like
99.9% of stuff up
Yeah,
there right
it's
now is
us.
us.
which is crazy because like we're known for just throwing shit wherever.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, this is why.
Yeah.
This is part of it.
That's crazy. Like that's actually insane. Like
The other countries are like, I have 4 satellites. The U.S. is like, check out my 332,000.
yeah,
Yeah.
they're like we're just constantly orbiting the globe.
Well, SpaceX is actually climbing now because they have a satellite constellation. And you used to only launch like 1 satellite, and they're launching like hundreds.
Yeah, see, like I don't know. I feel like we humaned wrong.
That's
I don't
what's
know,
up,
I
man.
feel like we're.
I like it. I like satellites.
Oh,
I like
no.
that. That's one
I
technology.
like rockets. So
I'm
Yeah,
such a
rockets are
negative
cool.
person. I'm always just like, but what's the downside? Like,
I'm
when's
not
the other
partial
shoe
to his
dropping?
rockets. I just like rockets.
No. I have no affiliation with the satellite or rocket, but that technology is sick. And
affiliation
like
with
the
the
fact that we
satellite
can
rocket.
That's not
put a
what I said.
computer in space, we can put a computer in space and we can send information back. That's crazy, dude. Like
Yeah,
that technology
yeah.
is
So
fucking
useful.
insane. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like
like we've been able to do that forever. Like most of our life, all of our lives. Let me
When was the
apologize.
last time you gamed on a satellite?
Yeah, but what I'm saying is like the ability has existed for our entire lives. Type shit.
No, it hasn't.
No, of course, your exact use case you just said no, but Parse said putting a computer in space
that part.
and communicating
Yeah.
to it. That's all I'm saying here. That's
Now-
existed our entire lives.
now the
our parents'
computers-
entire lives.
Are all
we
very
haven't
high
really
in
been able to
number
use
and
it
next to each
that
other.
much
And
directly.
not only can they communicate with the ground, but they can communicate with each other for lower latency.
Yeah. And we can communicate directly.
Yeah.
It's a
guess.
direct connection.
Yeah.
before it was only GPS. Like we had GPS
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
Well,
basically
and
since we're alive. But like
satellite.
now
And
it can do so much more. It can do way more.
services that like communicate to something handheld rather than communicating to a dish and then to something you use are much more recent.
Yeah. As I said, I think it's just my waiting for the other shoe to drop. Like anti-optimism. What's the opposite of pessimism? Like I think it's just like
Yeah.
what's the cost of this shit? Like
Well, theirs all burn themselves up when they're dead.
yeah,
Yeah.
the new ones,
Yeah.
not the hundreds of old
I mean,
ones.
eventually,
Well, they
eventually
weren't
someone's
involved
gonna
in the
figure out.
hundreds of old ones.
You're
to
right.
be
I'm
fair,
not. That's the thing.
you
I
know?
guess I'm not pointing a blame. Like I'm not saying like you, it's your fault. You're still doing it. I'm
They
more
need
saying
to
like
figure something out eventually, but right now you just
Eventually
wait.
they'll
there we go.
Burn up.
I think that's my thing. The eventually's always come up at some point, and I'm always just like, I think that's my other shoe, where I'm just like, some generation will have to deal with that.
Well, no, I mean, as you spare putting up less, like, so they don't put up any. Eventually, all theirs, if like the world ends and no one's controlling them and launching new ones, it will eventually all burn up in Earth's atmosphere.
Yes, but I'm talking.
So
about the
will
older
everything
ones.
else.
Yeah,
Yeah, eventually.
eventually.
The
So
problem with
if
the other
you
stuff
just-
is it keeps floating. Yeah,
Yeah.
if it went down to the atmosphere, it'd all get burned up. I think that's what they need to figure out, probably how to like nudge
way to
all of
push
them.
it.
And
Yeah.
even like
Yeah.
stuff high up is in the Earth's
Yeah.
atmosphere. It's more when
Yeah.
you get out like around geostationary that there's really no atmosphere. But like the International Space Station, you have to boost it because
Yeah.
it slows down because it hits
Yeah,
a thin layer of Earth's atmosphere.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, there's
So-
tons of stuff that just never lands. Never goes down.
That should actually be your question. What are they gonna do with that? That thing's
Yeah, like,
huge.
that's my question for every single thing in space. Like I'm
Yeah.
grouping it all together. Like
Well,
the satellites.
I mean,
the
some
space station.
satellites are like that big.
I'm just saying all
That
of it.
thing's like huge.
Like
yacht.
all of it.
It's
It's
a
just
yacht in
like
space.
I think it's a little bit bigger than a yacht.
Yeah,
I think
yeah,
it's like,
yeah.
But yeah, like it's just
It's like Bezos' super yacht.
Facts.
it's a big. It's just one of those big things where it's like, damn, some generation is gonna have to sit the fuck down and be like,
Maybe.
how do we get that thing
Maybe
Take
it's
it
gonna
be that,
like,
you keep
it's gonna be that
boosting
Wall-E
it, and then
generation,
it becomes part of the space
when
museum.
we just live on a
Space
giant
museum.
spaceship.
I'd give them so much credit if they created a space museum and just shipped all the unnecessary shit to like one section, and like we're just like, hey, just like, and you find a way to get it to stay in that one section. I'd probably give them more credit.
Hold up, I got.
Or even
this.
if they just shot it all at the sun.
Yeah,
Yeah.
thank you. Thank you.
No.
That's what I said. That's how we get rid of all of our garbage.
I mean,
you
you
just
can
launch
always
it
do
at the sun.
that.
You gotta
Yeah,
start
you can
putting
always do
garbage
that.
to the sun.
No, but
This
then
is
watch it like
this is-
watch it put
Yeah,
out like a
so
giant
many times
solar
I've
flare.
It's
It's
just
gonna
gets
solar
like,
flare,
oh.
and we're all gonna die. You know,
There's
like
garbage in
No,
the sun
hold
planet.
up. This is a great
Crazy.
idea. This is a
Garbage
great
at the
idea.
sun planet
We
is
fling
insane.
all of our garbage at it. It
It
burns
just
it up.
explodes.
Gains a little bit of more fuel, loses some other, like, I don't know, there's going to be some other elements created, but it's going to get smashed down to its base elements.
Mercury
then we
is
don't
just
have
Are you
to
talking
fly
like
around.
every piece of trash on the earth?
Oh, yeah.
Dude, Mercury's
Get
fucked.
rid of dumps, get
I was
rid of
about to say, I was about to
Yes.
say, like what happens if like, and then like all of our summers just like rise by like 20 degrees slowly,
Yeah.
like year over year.
Maybe.
no, at that point, if we're doing that, then we could probably do temperature control, dude. I don't think that we have no way
I
of
think we
reasonably.
get to shooting garbage at the sun before we get to temperature control. In all honesty,
No,
I think shooting
Dude,
garbage
hold
at the
up.
sun.
We
Dude,
could
it
do
costs way
garbage
too
at the
much.
sun.
it would
today.
already.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
We
No,
could
no,
do
no,
garbage
garbage
at the sun
It takes
today.
a few kids who are in college for like actual like science like this. I don't even think you need full like professors of
Now,
this to do this.
the point when we will do it will be when it becomes cost effective or literally
Exactly,
needs
it
to
costs
happen.
too much right now. It costs way too much.
So we got to wait for that to change.
That's an insane line
to
to
be
be
fair,
our
even-
movement.
Does it cost that much to remove garbage from the earth? Because I don't know the number on SpaceX, but it's cheap to fly on SpaceX.
Well, I think you also have to account for the fact that everything, like unless you're going catapult, everything that you shoot at the sun will burn up. So if you put all the garbage into a ship and you fly that ship at the sun, you don't get that ship again. So you got to make a ship for all the garbage.
No, well, yeah,
You're
you're
sending
not
it.
But you
You
can
just
make
gotta-
a
you
ship
just
out
gotta
of
catapult
garbage.
it.
No.
But look, hold on. If
just
they
gotta
make a ship out
catapult
of
it.
garbage, I think
Yeah.
you get people like me who really fuck with recycling.
Well,
Because you know
hold
what I'm
up.
saying? Like, I would be behind the initiative if they were like, we're going to build it out of like trash materials, recycle to make the whole thing, and then you use trash to make the trash to shoot the trash.
I don't think you're making a launch in something made out of random trash.
It does. The launch just has to be
exotic metal.
successful.
You need
So
exotic
I feel like-
materials for.
I feel
rocket.
like
You need
I
at
feel
least
like-
like a capsule. You need a capsule.
I feel like
Put
you
it
can
in
go
a
with like the
capsule.
least materials that you need to be like new. That you need because like it doesn't
No, but
it doesn't
if you
have to
fuck
support
up, it's
fucking
gonna
But
just
people.
it's got to work,
up,
or
it's
you
just gonna
just
be in the
blow up a
atmosphere.
bunch of
Yeah.
garbage over the
It's
earth.
gonna be in the
That's
atmosphere.
100% why they probably haven't done it because the thing is like let's say it just blows up in the atmosphere. You're raining
Yeah,
trash
yeah,
on
yeah.
somebody. Like you're raining trash on
Exactly.
numerous fucking
You're raining-
fiery
you're
trash.
raining
that
trash.
happens if you
You're
blow
raining
up any
trash.
rocket up there.
Like it's just gonna rain fiery trash once
But-
they blew that bitch up.
It's not. It's some. But
No, all of it.
Majority.
Yeah.
well,
It's at
no,
least
it
gonna be
depends
hot.
on how fast it's going.
It's at
Some
least
of
gonna be
it's
hot.
gonna get burnt up.
Yeah,
It's
and
not
the
gonna
rest
be
is
hot.
as fuck.
It's not gonna be hot because it's gonna have fallen through hundreds of feet of atmosphere. I don't think it'll be hot.
Okay, even if it's not hot, it's gonna fucking hurt.
Or
Yeah,
not
it's gonna be
hundreds,
heavy.
Thousands
It's
of
gonna be
feet of
heavy.
atmosphere. Sorry.
Yeah.
If the trash
Well,
explodes,
it thousands
it's a
is
fucked
hundreds,
idea.
but it's
It should just burn up on its way down.
it should just burn up.
But then you raise the question of why don't we just burn all our trash like that? Just throw it up in the atmosphere and then throw it back
No,
down.
because we don't want
No,
the
that's the same
byproducts of
thing as
burning,
burning.
it in the
It's
atmosphere.
the same thing as burning trash. That's why we don't burn
That's
trash.
why we don't do that. That's why we launch it at the sun.
So we want
'Cause
whatever
it
gas.
creates,
so
like,
we
too
want a
much,
large concentrated amount of this byproduct to come out of the sun when we throw our trash into it.
Yeah, there's no air in space, and
You're
one,
correct,
it
but it's
won't
in-
create
it's in a
vacuum.
compounds. It will break it
In a
down to
vacuum.
the elements.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
'Cause
No,
it's
it
plasma
it
going
does
on.
it performs fusion. Yeah, so it'll fuse that shit, man. Like
It'll
What are the-
it'll
Something
absorb
cool.
it. I don't know what
You know,
it'll
like,
do.
yeah.
What
What
if
are
it
the
stops
negatives?
the
Who
knows
fusion?
who knows what's
that
that?
would be wild.
That would, what the
Crazy.
fuck are
Imagine
we?
we-
What the
we-
fuck are we throwing?
We
away?
were like, oh shit, I
Stabilize the
turned
sun.
it off.
Turn
we
off
put
the
on-
sun is crazy with our garbage.
trash that it destabilizes the sun.
If there
Like,
were other life forms in the galaxy, they would have every right to murder us before
Yeah.
we died because we didn't have a
Facts.
fucking
We're
sun.
taking them out for their own stupid.
Like literally, like let the nukes fly
Legit.
before we all go because we don't have a sun.
Legit.
Imagine
Like-
we're the reason that our yellow star turns into a red star real
Bro.
quick. Like
Bro.
Like We just murder everything. Oh my
Or
God.
we get a free garbage disposal.
That's crazy. That's like, yeah, I see the negatives.
No
Yeah, but
consequences.
I mean, what are our
I would
big
rather
negatives
put
to?
money in. I would rather put money in just recycling plastic. Like, why don't we just figure that out?
Well,
You
I'd
fucking
rather
recycle plastic. It's a
Dude,
fucking myth.
way
hold up.
better-
No,
Like-
no, do you know how much it costs to actually recycle plastic?
Well, I mean,
Okay,
the,
but
the, the
you're saying you wanna
recyclable
launch
plastics.
You wanna
the thing is,
launch
like,
it.
Majority
Yeah,
of our
yeah,
plastics
bro wants to
that we
build a
use are not
rocket for it.
recyclable, and some of them are.
But I can launch like 60 tons. And the cost for you to recycle like 60 tons is like a couple mil.
Yeah, but it's less than the rocket, 100%. There's no way it's even close.
You never
to the
know.
rocket.
Incentives from the government.
Human
It's bad
beings-
times. There's
human
trash
beings
everywhere.
also set
We're
prices.
getting to Wally points, dude. I think they're going. They're launching
I think we were at Wally Points when they made the fucking movie. Like we have a
Oh, no,
we have a
we're at-
trash fucking island.
We're
We have
not
an
at Wally
island
Points
made
yet.
of trash that you can see from
Yep.
space.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it'll be Wally points when it flows up and down on the beach.
I mean, like, dude, it's really just
That's
a touring
soon.
island right
That's
now.
soon
Like
enough.
it's really just like.
We're not buried
That's
in
fair
trash.
enough.
That planet was buried in trash.
I mean, I don't know how many streets have you walked down in the city. Some are buried
Yeah,
in trash.
go to New
All
York.
right, I'm in the
I
city
mean,
pretty
and even
regularly. They aren't
downtown,
buried.
some are close to buried in my
They
opinion.
aren't buried.
I mean, I don't know.
No,
Sometimes,
legit. go to,
sometimes
New
I'll see
York,
like a trash
New York
bag.
streets are nasty.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Like,
but
New
like,
York.
Here.
so,
You
some,
said
some,
here.
sometimes,
here-
sometimes I'll see like a
it's
bag with a
fairly
logo
clean.
that's so out of date that it just lets me know that trash is a problem here. Where it's like
Maybe
that's
they
not
got
the
vintage
logo.
chips.
Well, no, it's just one of those things where it's like that's not the logo.
it
anymore.
literally is
If
a
that's the
matter of,
logo,
like-
you ate those and they were expired.
If they put $1 billion
they do that?
towards it, they could easily figure out plastic recycling, 100%. Like they
It's
just
not
need to
that
put.
they don't- It's not
That-
that they
that's
don't
still
figure
never
it
good.
out though. You can't just recycle plastic.
But you could just change the pricing.
Okay, then you can't pay people to recycle plastic.
Well,
There-
I mean, yeah,
currently
you can change,
there
you can
is
change
no,
the
like,
value of recycling plastic, but then you
there's-
change the inherent want to recycle.
Yeah, wouldn't,
There's
it's
very
already not
few-
worth it.
But like, that's, I
Products
guess
that
that's
are
so
doing
fucked
full
that money is so
100%
tied to us caring
plastic
about the
recycling.
planet we live on.
Yeah.
I feel you, but like,
That's
it's
what's
just,
going on. It's not worth it to recycle it, so they just throw it out. Because
not
like you
monetarily
have to
worth
know what every piece of plastic is perfectly.
Yeah.
You can't have the wrong kind of plastic. If that's in one batch, that's done.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
but
I mean,
exactly-
but yeah, no one
it's a
looks. No one looks
filter.
at the bottom. It's the problem is like no one's going to take the time to look at
$1
the bottom of
billion
the fucking bottle
down.
and look inside of the
Figure it
recycling
out.
symbol and see what number plastic this is, and then put it in the correct place. Which is why like recycling always falls apart in big cities like the one we live in.
well,
Like,
no
because
one's gonna give
no one
people
checks.
like 10 recycling cans.
Well, I mean, they attempted to do the like multiple different bins in certain places, but like people just don't fucking care.
It's
That's the thing,
yeah.
too. Because like I don't know, like it's like I don't know. Yeah, people don't.
No,
care.
dude, and then one gets filled, and then they just put it in the other one. You know,
Yeah.
it never works.
well, no,
That
the
just never works.
recycling companies just drive it to a dump.
Yeah, more than likely in Chicago.
Yeah, that's also a
in
thing.
most places in Chicago. They're just like because
That's
people
also a
don't
thing.
sort it right. Because I mean, it's like they would have to. This is where money comes into play as well. They would have to pay in additional sorting. Like the sorting would be so much
No,
more
that's
expensive.
what I'm
I
saying.
pay a sorting fee at my apartment.
Yeah.
So there's some company that's
But see, the
sorting.
thing is, like, other countries also have this shit figured out. Like, you can actually get fined if you put something in the wrong garbage can in other countries because they just have like literal cameras at your garbage cans. Like, and if you put the wrong
That's
thing,
Big Brother.
if you put the, you're right, it's Big
Yeah, no,
Brother.
no
but
thanks
it
on
also,
that. No
but
thanks.
also,
You gotta
I
find me
guarantee
for
you,
throwing
you
something
are
out.
right. I am
Surveillance
not
on my
advocating for
garbage.
this. It is Big Brother, but at the same time, their streets are fucking clean.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean,
so I feel
what if you have
but,
Tesla
like,
bots?
What?
You get all these Tesla
I was about to
robots.
say, yeah,
What
like-
about my rats?
No, your rat idea is terrible. Your rat idea is
Yeah,
terrible.
Why?
That's
Your
not
idea is
it.
terrible.
That one's not it.
What's bad about it?
Because
Everything.
there's no way we're putting
Yeah.
rats to work.
Dude, I just
No,
saw.
it's my robot rats that we're putting to work, not regular rats. The rats will be extinct.
Okay, see, I feel like you could change the entire.
Rats
pitch
will
if
never
you
be
just-
extinct.
You could take.
I bet you even AI can't take out all the
you
rats.
Could, you
I
could,
bet
They'll
Yeah.
never
if
Big
you made
facts.
this entire pitch and you just took out the word rat and said robot, I think the pitch is fine.
It's robot rats.
That's where you lose everybody. Because if you just said the rat, like the robots, I think it hits.
Yeah,
But if you
No,
Facts.
say,
but it's robot
Facts.
rats.
Yep.
You have to understand that's an important part of it.
if this is the
They're
hill you're willing to
specifically
die on,
They'll take out all the other rats.
we never
Rats
talked
are like
about
the most
Apple Image
successful
Playground.
animal
Was
on
that
the
on there
planet.
too, or did you or somebody say that? Did we talk
They
about
can
Image
survive
Playground or something today?
No, we
I
haven't.
thought
Dude,
that was said beforehand.
We do
Yeah.
not.
Yeah.
I just saw this video of this
I thought
these
that was
rats
on the
getting
Apple
like
thing.
put into a
But we got the
simulation, dude.
rats.
So they couldn't tell the difference between like a real world and a simulation. So they were just fucking around with these rats. It was pretty sick.
no, see,
That's not okay.
They would be okay with the robot rats.
That's not okay. I mean, well, like,
God
so
damn.
if we did it with robot rats, it would be more ethical because it is kind of fucked up to just be like, I'm
Yeah,
changing your reality
don't
because you're a
play with your
smaller
food.
animal than me. That's not.
Don't play with your.
That's not the analogy that works here. It's more like you don't have to don't play with inferior beings. But if you want to eat rats, like,
Well, no, the little guys, the little robot rats, they won't eat them.
Definitely don't eat rats. Definitely don't eat rats.
it's the rats. It's the rat part that throws the whole thing off.
I don't know, man. It could be a
Robot
revolution
trash
in big
sorter.
cities.
Somebody start.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
after they're done killing all the rats,
all the rats.
and you don't have
Because
There
it
already
always
is
has to start
robot
there.
trash
Yeah.
sorting, but it's not that good.
Well-
That's the whole problem. Is the trash sorting isn't good right now.
No.
It already exists.
I
It's
have
terrible.
it solved.
No,
Your
No, you don't.
millions
No,
of
you
robot
don't.
rats
No, you
just
don't.
go and sort trash.
Okay. I think
Once
you
they
changed the
kill all
phrase
the
to
rats.
theoretically have this solved, and I also think that your theory is just not gonna hold.
No, it doesn't add up,
The
dude.
robot
rats
rats pick up trash off the ground. They
Okay,
throw it out.
can
in
you
the
make a
right
prototype?
places.
Can you prototype it?
Maybe,
You got to prototype it for us.
maybe.
Let's see the robot rat.
Well,
Yeah, just program 5 rats to go around and pick up garbage.
I mean,
Yeah.
it doesn't
See
even
it
need to be 5. Program 1 rat.
One, yeah, facts, one. One.
Like, Parse is really throwing you in the fire. I just want to see one fucking rat.
well,
Yeah.
once you
I
do
wanna
one,
see-
you can do 5.
I guess.
Okay, yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
make 1 or make 5. I'd love to see 1. Bring 1
Legit.
robot rat here. After
He
it
kept
murders
saying
a rat
rat.
in front of me,
At least
then
make
I
2 of
want to
them.
see it sort
Yeah.
trash. I want to
At
see
least
it
make
sort
2
the dead rat.
Well, okay, the rats are gonna take a while killing them, so
There's
the sorting
emphasis
the
on
trash
rat.
part can be an update.
That's
It could be an
crazy.
update. Is it like a wireless update?
Of course, they
Okay.
have to. You have to push
Yeah.
updates when you
You
have
have to
millions
have
of robot
control
rats.
over your robot
You're gonna have
rats.
to plow-
How's it?
You gotta have
How's
a
it
cloud
gonna?
server.
How big's the battery on it?
Kids are gonna start stealing
You're
these and
asking trade
reprogramming the
secrets
fuck out
on
of
a
these.
live show.
Kids are gonna start
Trade
stealing these and reprogramming the fuck out of these.
Oh,
Yeah.
they won't let you steal them.
That's not how that works.
What does it have like a?
If it tases you
Well,
every time you
yeah.
pick
If
it
it
up,
was
It's like, it
made by a
shocks you.
human is gonna figure out how to pick it up. Like somebody's literally gonna like fucking
Someone's
cage
gonna
it
hack
up.
it with their iPhone.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Like,
There's
you're
gonna
Where's
be
the
someone's
mother-
pet
you're
somewhere.
saying this, and there's gonna be a 13-year-old kid on
Yeah.
a subway platform who's gonna like
Just-
type 10 things
Yup.
and hack one of these fucking
Yup.
rats. I
I
guarantee.
think
not
you're
an
offended
iPhone.
at my software security.
Yes, but I mean the thing is, yeah.
For what reasons?
Human made, human flawed. Every software on this planet can be
Why is
hacked.
it
You're
gonna
not
be
a
so
Also,
Some
what's
kid
the
type
best
in 6
security
things.
that you've made? Have you ever made
I feel like,
security?
yeah, actually,
for
that's a good start
anything?
point. That's a good start point. That's
Yeah.
a good start point. How
What's
good
the
is
best
your
security you've
how good is your
made?
security game right now?
You
Don't
don't know.
flip it. Don't
Yeah.
flip it.
Tell
He's
me.
not talking about making robot rats. Like
I can't tell you what I'm doing.
only one person in here is talking about making robot rats that are unhackable that tase you every time you try to pick them up.
Legit.
Dude, anytime you have direct access to the device, it's hackable, bro.
Yeah.
All it takes is one
Legit.
kid to grab one, figure out there's like a USB plug-in on the tail, and
You
fuck it
can't
up.
grab it. If
All
it's
right,
What if they
tasing
got?
them.
What if they got?
There's
Just like
numerous
rubber
animals
gloves.
that are poisonous that we've
What if they
caught.
got
You think we're
rubber
not
gloves
catching a
on?
fucking robot rat?
No, because it's made to not let you catch.
Bob, what if they have
Got
rubber
it.
gloves on? Then they won't get tased.
Literally.
Or you just get like a net.
I think you
literally
underestimate the
catch
amount of
that.
voltage you can set someone with without causing any
Okay, but
problems.
let's say they put on the thickest rubber gloves ever.
They put
and
on
they
the
pick 'em up.
thickest rubber gloves ever. Then it's gonna run away, and it's probably.
I just want to
gonna
point
net
out
you.
that what you're creating is
Net.
also something that could like easily take over a city. Like
Well,
you
then
could,
we
you could
won't let 'em.
probably.
There's no AI.
See, I
They're
wasn't
AI
talking about-
rats.
little-
They're robot
But see,
rats.
the,
Maybe-
but see, the thing is, like,
What if a little baby picks it up? You want to tase a little baby?
that's crazy. A little kid picks one up on accident. That's the biggest
Yeah.
lawsuit ever.
It'll
Your
just
company's
scare the
going
kid.
under. Your
It'll
company's
just
going.
scare the kid.
Oh, it's going to
What,
register
it's-
age.
yeah, it's
It's gonna
like
have
AI.
register age.
It's gonna have
Well,
AI
I
to
mean, they're gonna
recognize.
be
and
able
it's
to
gonna
see
go
people.
boo. That's what it's gonna do. That's what.
It's actually not going to be AI. It's going to register age off a body volume index on a thermal camera.
So a tiny thief could steal these at any age.
Yeah, legit.
You have to be
Anyone can
really
just snag
tiny.
it.
You have to be really tiny. Is crazy. That's so.
All right, look, I mean, if you're taller than this, it's going to zap you.
Okay. So you have to watch. Never mind. I'm not gonna say that while we're on stream. Never mind.
man.
Never mind.
What I want to know now.
I'll tell you.
What about a monkey? What if a monkey picks it up?
A monkey's getting zapped, dude.
That's crazy. That's the way you said it is animal abuse, but it might not be animal abuse for it to be done. I guess, like because it did pick up the
The
rat.
monkey's trying to steal the rat. It's just self-defense of the rat.
What? Yeah. What if like it's like a bird or something?
Why?
Rat?
Why does the rat have self-defense? It's
Yeah.
a robot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A bird
I
comes
can't be
picks it up.
losing all my investment every time a monkey decides to pick one up. How many monkeys are in Chicago?
All
Parks?
right. No,
Hold
it's a
up.
bird. It's most likely a bird. A bird's the only logical thing that would.
I don't know
snag
what
it.
that says.
We,
still.
Well, you never
congrats,
know,
we
man.
remade
Might have
Wally.
Oh.
Someone might have a monkey.
We already
Just the
have Big
wild
Brother. At
monkey
least
in
make it
Chicago.
helpful. I
These
don't know
robots
that
are
one.
gonna get lawsuits left and fucking right.
Dude, these robots will be a revolution. You'll never see them.
Not the
They'll
way you
kill
want
all
it to
the
be.
rats.
It's gonna be a revolution, not the way you want it to be.
They'll pick up
Wait, so
garbage.
these are gonna
They'll
kill
clean
rats
the
too?
oceans.
The first
They're
part,
gonna kill rats?
how did
They'll
you miss
clean
this?
space
Parse,
junk.
Yeah,
the
they're gonna
first thing they're
kill
gonna do
rats.
is kill all the
Yeah.
rats.
Yeah. So do you want to hear the steps? So kill all the rats, pick up trash,
How?
clean the
How are they
oceans.
gonna kill all the
Clean
Oh,
rats?
you don't
space
remember,
junk.
were you not here for this one?
There's no way. This is
Think Pickle Rick, but real.
this is like the 15th time he's brought up these
Yeah.
rats. There's no way you haven't been here
Dude,
for one
you
of
have
these
been
rat
in
talks.
person and I've talked about these rats.
Yeah,
I
yeah, I
guarantee
bet.
it.
I
The
bet.
robot rats will revolutionize everything, okay?
Okay. I literally do not believe you that you can wipe out all the rats. There's no way.
If
Yeah,
I
there's
built-
That's the part that you're saying. He said he was going to clean space junk. He said the rats were going to clean the oceans. And you're like, no, you're not killing all the rats. He made 13 bold claims that these rats were going to do. Like, you made the strongest case for these rats to fix the planet. And Parse is like, but
That
they're
was his
not
first
killing all the
point. His
rats.
first point
You're
failed.
right.
If
So
you're
that
right.
first one fails, they all fail, bro. Like
No, I think you're killing all the rats because all you have to do is make half the population of rats in robot rats and then get a better than 1 to 2 kill ratio.
No, dude.
So
each,
if your
each
rats
rat
can withstand 2 kills,
But you
then it
also
can
said
get
they're
3.
robots, so they're not AI, so they're not learning. So the thing is that like real rats can learn and they can change behavior patterns. Robots
Yeah.
can't.
Yeah,
They'll
the
be
rats will like
smart robots.
start destroying.
So they're AI robots now.
No AI.
But they're smart.
AI might.
Okay,
write the
where do you
robot
define
code.
smart? We gotta wrap this
Yeah,
episode up.
this is a rabbit hole. We've been going on
It
it
is
for
a rabbit hole. It is a rabbit hole because you really believe in these rats.
Dude,
Like,
these rats would solve so many problems.
these rats would create so many new problems.
They would create none. I can't think of one
Imagine-
downside.
All I can think
What
of
about
is them
are gonna
nesting
die,
with
and
the
then there's just
rats.
gonna be a robot.
They are not
Robot rat.
fleshy.
They're gonna literally be here after we die, Parsh.
They-
You're right. Like,
they
They'll
have
like trip
like a
over a
silver
rock,
robot.
just like
And
I
it's
think-
more the skeleton of a rat than a full rat. You know, you're not
One of
seeing
these-
like
one
all
of
the
these are
gutsy
gonna-
stuff.
Fail and go haywire and break in the middle of nowhere.
yeah,
these
yeah,
rats
like
are
a
gonna
wire
start
gets loose.
100% reliability on launch.
I feel like to get these, that's the craziest shit ever. Yeah, okay. And Cyberpunk launched amazing too. But like, whatever investor puts money into these rats is gonna eventually push you out of the company. Put AI in the rats.
Yup.
The rats are gonna start nesting with the actual rats, and there's gonna be a
Why are
robot
they gonna
and
nest?
rat uprising.
How does a robot have a baby with the
I
animal?
didn't say it was gonna fuck. I said it was gonna nest. I didn't say they were gonna
It
recreate.
might clone itself.
that
I just
mean?
Learn how to
they're gonna
recreate
start
itself.
intermingling and coexisting with the real rats,
Yeah.
and they're gonna not know that they're
Yeah.
AI
They're gonna
rats.
kill all of them.
No, I really think
What
that
they look like AI rats.
They're gonna-
They don't
all
look
it-
like AI rats. They look like robot rats.
you're right, but they're gonna be like
Wait,
you're the
so
first
do they have
version.
AI or not?
No,
They're gonna end up with AI.
no,
No,
they
Bobby's,
don't have
Bobby's
AI.
version.
There's no way. There's no
But
way.
If they
eventually-
don't have
these-
AI, how are they gonna classify what a rat is? How's that gonna work?
Because you're gonna write a lot of code.
Oh, no,
It's gonna be a lot of code.
nah.
classifier. The only way to do it is a classifier. There's no
If
other
you
way
want to
do it.
get
Yeah.
any money for these, from any angel investor type shit, it has to. Have
It's
AI.
gotta have
It's gotta
AI.
have- There's no way.
We're AI free.
You think
For
It
your
has
safety.
AI
you think Peter
support.
Thiel's investing in this one?
We're AI free for your safety.
For your safety. That's the
What if
type-
it's just a big dude dressed up in a rat costume? It's gonna.
Do we have a quote?
That's our mascot.
Do we have a quote
That's
for
our
this
mascot.
episode?
God
I
damn.
think that's where
He
we
spins
are.
a sign.
We've got a big rat. It's just a big dude in a fucking costume.
E. Cheese.
And Bob's going around pitching this to investors with a sweaty dude
No,
in a
he's
rat
coming with.
costume.
He's invited to the
And he's
meeting.
just like, picture it. space junk,
Space junk.
all the pollution,
I have,
every rat killed.
I have like
We've got a solution for you, and it's
I
a dude in
want
a big
solution.
rat costume
Yeah.
just twirling.
just picture it. I have like fishing line in the ceiling too, and the ceiling tile with piece of trash on the end of it, and when he grabs it, like throws it out.
He puts on a helmet. He puts on a helmet
a
and he's
rat
flying
helmet,
through
yeah.
space, just grabbing
It's
junk.
literally just gonna be that Chuck E. Cheese motherfucker.
Yeah, legit.
No, he's gonna be way
it's
cooler than
It's
that.
an old repurposed Chuck E.
He's
Cheese
gonna have
Chuck E. Cheese
sunglasses.
costume.
Could have
Oh my
sunglasses.
god.
We need
That's
to get
what
out of
makes
here.
it
Stop
cool.
What
talking
content are we
about
dropping? What content are we dropping? Everybody dropping anything this week? I edited a music video with some people. It's dropping this week. Check it out. It's called "Belong" by Rico. Woo!
But
That's
yeah,
my plug. I plugged it.
I
so
appreciate the
everybody can
shoulder
see
tap,
it.
Bobby.
I don't
But
know what
yes.
the shoulder tap even means.
That-
Take it away.
No way, bud.
we got a 3D printing video
Woo.
coming soon, and we got some crazy
Wow.
with all,
You gotta get
all
off
four
this
of us.
core. You gotta get off this core, Vlad.
Oh shit.
Okay, thank you.
My
Thank you.
bad.
I didn't do it once.
Yeah, you did. You did. But yeah.
Yeah, see, my like feet just
No,
naturally
no,
go
you
backward,
good. You
but-
good.
No, we got 3D printing video, and then we got another video with all four
Hell yeah,
of us
everybody.
in studio.
Yeah.
Everybody.
Wait,
Hey,
no,
that one's gonna be good.
Yeah.
That one's gonna be good.
That
I
was
think it
very
was
sick.
funny, but I don't
Is
recall.
it gonna be good?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I just
it's
remember
gonna
at
be
the
good.
end I ate a lot of hot sauce, and then I got really
Yeah,
hot,
how
and then I
did
went
that
and edited
turn
it.
out?
I pooped really bad.
Oh.
Really
Yeah.
weird. Oh, that was
Yeah, I
so
can
graphic.
imagine.
We're definitely
I think we all did. I think we all
Oops, look at
did
my
that
real
level.
self.
I got you. What happened?
If you would have hit the beep on it, that would have been hilarious. Oh,
I thought
fuck.
about it after you finished. Sorry.
Yeah, no, you're good. Yeah, we gotta give a fuck about it. Parts, you dropping anything? You got some cool iPod videos people can check out.
Yeah,
talking
no, I
about
got an
flipping 6
iPod
gens.
video that's out already, so go check that out. And
Hey.
I don't know if I'm dropping anything this week. Maybe next
Yeah.
week. We'll see.
Right.
Hey, be on the lookout. We got
Quotes?
cool stuff. I think I got a quote. In the
There's
tug.
something I might be able to find one. Oh,
I
no,
started
my
putting
phone's over
quotes as
there. I
like
found
my
it
Twitch
earlier.
go live message. So I think I have one
Hey.
loaded.
I should actually pull up the screen. That's
Oh yeah, so you can
what's
actually like end this
on the
shit if we
screen.
yeah, smart.
Oh, I hit it.
That's why we pay you to.
No, I just,
I was about to say. I was about to say that's why we pay you the big bucks, and then I'm glad I didn't finish it.
I didn't hit it.
Damn, I can't even find. Oh, okay.
You got
Do
it?
something
Got
from
one?
like an old guy in America.
If not, I think I might.
Yeah, I was going to say other people should look some up right now. While
My
I'm
phone's over
struggling.
there.
Oh, okay, well, yeah,
I have-
I remember
I have-
that.
no,
I was,
I got
I was trying
one.
to vamp with Parse while you were looking for it.
Yeah, that's true.
You
I
got one?
Yeah.
Oh shit. Okay, I got
Go
one.
for it.
All right,
too.
go for it. Go
Oh,
for
are you
it.
sure? You sure?
Someone
Yeah,
send
go
it.
for it.
Okay, here we go.
Going? Are you going?
My stove deserve a shout out. I'm like, what's up, stove? 2 Chainz.
True.
Wow. That's a good one.